Hey everybody, this is Kyle's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and today we are going to be talking about the new fighters. I'm not going to talk in my normal voice, but a couple days ago we got our new we saw the new Nintendo Direct, and with this we've got 5 new fighters. Well, 2 and 3 echoes, but we'll just say 5. And oh boy, unfortunately, I did a reaction, but for some reason, the live stream is cut off like near the beginning. So sorry guys about that. But in case you're curious, these are my opinions on, well, at least the characters. I'm incredibly happy with the what we got, and the fact we're getting even more. It's just great. The stages, we've got pretty much almost every stage from past Smash history, which is pretty cool. There's only like at least 3 or 4 stages that I hope will return. I can only think of 3 off the top of my head, which is Poke Floats, which I don't think is coming back, unfortunately. Rainbow Road and Pac Maze, I hope are coming back. Other than that, I'm so glad I got to see some stages I thought would never return, like Bow, Brinstar Depths, Tail 64, Mushroom Kingdom. Like those are some pretty cool stages. I'm glad we got them back, including a bunch of others that I forgot. But yeah, I'm happy with the stage selection, and it looks like we're going to get more because we look at the stage selection screen. I doubt that we're just going to have a gap, like a weird looking like black gap there. So yeah, suspect more. Maybe with the new characters we're going to fill in them, but I don't. Who knows? Maybe we'll get new. Maybe they'll be returning. We'll just see. But no one gives a shit about stages. We're going to talk about the fighters because what do people care most about Smash? Well, it's the characters, or, well, at least the self-save emissary mode that people have been wanting, which I have a feeling next time, which will be the next Smash thing, which will probably be way later this time. It was probably near release date. We will finally get the reveal of that secret menu, which I feel like we all know what it is. I mean, it's going to be self-space or adventure mode, because if it isn't, then people will be like, eh, Smash Tour? It would be funny with Smash Tour. That'd be good troll. I don't think Smash Tour is returning, but Classic mode looks great again. That's one thing. Also, apparently, he said something that 8 players Smash for every stage, which is pretty insane, actually. Imagine Ice Climbers. But I think I'm pretty sure he said that, but if that's true, then that's chaotic. Also, some of the new modes look pretty awesome. Like I forget what it's called, but the character, you can't use the same character in the same round. That's pretty interesting. There's what else was there? Those the final smash meter. That's pretty cool. That that way I can turn off items and just have the smash meter. I think that'd be kind of fun, actually, because if 2 people have like a final smash, just to have. Usually, when I play with my friends, they usually just run away when someone has the final smash. Here, be like if 2 people have a full final smash meter, we see who's gonna use it first. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. What we got, where the turn, yeah, where I forget, I can't think of the name, but I'm pretty sure Turnies. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The stage morph, pretty awesome. These are just really cool features. But yeah, I think there's something else I missed. This I mentioned stage swapping. What else was there? Let's see, there's team stuff that was pretty cool. Like classic mode. Oh yeah, Let, let's well, I can't seem to remember, but it's like it can't be just like the team swap. There was something else, but I yeah, that I think that was it. The stage swapping. But let's talk about these new Smexy characters because look, just wow, we got 5 characters, and I know some of these got leaked before, but even I actually apparently there was like another leak which I didn't get for the night before, which I didn't see. I was like, what the fuck are everyone talking about? But apparently, yeah. But I'm talking about leaks. It like well, Simon Belmont was one that has been flying around, which By the way, third-party characters, Simon Belmont. I mean, come on. He may not be as popular as Cloud, but he fits way better than Bayonetta, for example. But yeah, Simon Belmont's character, I thought that should have been in the game instead of like as a Konami rep instead of Snake, because I feel like he has more to do with Nintendo since he's only been in the Castlevania games that were more Nintendo associated rather than the other Castlevania games which feature that like started at after the with the PlayStation era. That's the style of Symphony of the Night, which became known as Metroidvania. But yeah, so Simon Belmont, he's pretty cool. He's got a new nice outfit, not the shitty design. I have him, like I said, some people are similar boat, but I think I have a bit more knowledge of Castlevanias. I have played the first game and I think a bit of the third game. Yeah, I haven't played Simon's Quest because that game looks like shit, but that's because I watched the VGN, and that's kind of what I know about the Castlevania. I've also played a bit of Symphony of the Night, so that's where I am at Castlevania, but I did play the first game, which was pretty fun, but really hard. It's really cool how he actually, like, sort of like Mega Man, they make him have the same stance and walk cycle with similar, like, moves that look exactly like they're ripped from the NES game, which is pretty awesome. But he also has newer movesets based off other Castlevania games, not just the like the original NES, but that I thought it was like so awesome that they really gave him the that stance, as well as Richter, who I didn't really know. I had to look into him. For some reason I thought he was the Belmont from Castlevania 3, but that was a different one. I forget what the guy's name is, but yeah. So Richter, yeah, he debuted in a game that's only released in Japan. I think it was ported way later, but I think people know him from Symphony of the Night, which I guess he's a story character. I'm not sure. I played only a little bit, like somewhere. I don't even remember, but I don't actually have the game. I just played it a little bit. I want to play it. So those are your Castlevania characters. Dracula's Castle looks like a great stage. Actually, that's pretty cool because I know where it actually comes from, which is the final boss of the first game. So it's pretty cool to see something that's very recognizable, but in HD. Which is the same with the other Melee and Brawl remastered stages that look so much good with the remastered. Unfortunately, the Nintendo 64 stages look exactly the same. A lot of them, the textures are HD, but I mean, it'd be cool like in Project M how they got like those stages are remastered because they look the Hyrule Castle and the Peach's Castle look pretty cool. But I'll take the 64 style. All right, so other than that, we got two Echo Fighters, and I'm sorry you guys missed my reaction because apparently people were talked about Chrome, but I had no idea he's going to be in the game. Yeah, a lot of people have said, "Oh, I hate Fire Emblem characters." Yeah, well, the games are great. You gotta play them to believe them. But yeah, they've started to get really popular here since 2012 and kept growing. But in Japan, especially after 2012, become really popular. So that's why there's a lot of Fire Emblem characters and a lot of Echoes. I didn't like I said, there's only like 3 Fire Emblem characters you could put in the game that I accept, and one of them was Chrome, especially since he is a Echo Fighter. So yeah, I don't care. He's awesome. It's great that it'd be kind of cool to have a team battle with him and Lucien and Robin, like, because I love Fire Emblem Awakening. If you don't know, but that's a great game, and I'm glad he's in here. He gets to see his day. The other Echo is Dark Samus, which is a fighter that I think everyone called, since of all the fact that Dark Samus wasn't a Sister V or there's no Dark Samus alt for Samus. Dark Samus looks really cool, and the fact that they she looks very more unique than some other Echo Fighters, mostly because of the walk cycle, which is floating, which is really cool. Also, that means we get 4 Metroid reps, which is great because it's the franchise that Nintendo's neglected. It's also great to have Dark Samus, especially since the other Metroid characters weren't based off the Retro Studios Metroid Prime trilogy, and Dark Samus comes directly from that place because it seemed Nintendo for a while seemed to disregard the Prime series and think, oh, Super Metroid and the games before that, oh, and Other M are the only Metroid games, which pissed off a lot of people. But now, yeah, by making people, you would think people would. I don't know why Nintendo thought people would like that Metroid Prime trilogy was not canon, but the disaster that was Other M was. That was bullshit. So I'm happy for the Metroid fans. I really need to play Metroid Prime. I have it, but I got sidetracked when I got it, so I haven't played it in a while. But the character that people were most surprised by, but I knew we are gonna get this one. King K. Rool was a character that I said like we have to get. He's too much of a popular character. I think one leaker said that Zach Gersh is adding popular characters from the ballot, and even though a lot of stuff the guy said didn't really line up, I took for when that one thing seems the one saying did make sense to me. A lot of this stuff that so far we've seen, and all of it's been like fan requested stuff that fans have wanted forever. There's nothing like really trolly Sakurai stuff that we typically see. Even though, of course, we all love that stuff, but yeah, but we haven't seen like a Wii Fit trainer or Bayonetta bullshit. Which yeah, I'm pretty sure we at this point we all know Bayonetta is now in the Smash ballot. But King K. Rool is yeah. Well, all CR characters are they're just like Dark Samus and King K. Rool is thanks because those are appealing to the West. Like I think King K. Rool's popular in Japan. I think I might be wrong on that, but yeah, Metroid and Yalkion, feels more of a Western thing. So yeah, so we were happy to get the King back. He hasn't been he actually hasn't appeared in a game since Mario Super Sluggers, and that was as a baseball player. But yeah, we haven't seen him in a Donkey Kong Country game. None of their turns games have him, which a lot of people were mad. Yeah, so he's pretty cool to see him, especially even though I don't have the same nostalgia for the Donkey Kong Country series, but I did enjoy replaying them. And I haven't got Donkey Kong 64, but I did recognize the references they had to that game. Yeah, but Donkey Kong Country is fucking hard as shit. But then again, so is Castlevania, so you know. So that is all the fighters. I was pretty happy, but we are still gonna get more characters, which is crazy. Like, who else could it be? And based off evidence, I might do this a separate video, but I still have high hopes for some characters that I really want. We still need a Pokemon character. I mean, I think someone leaked there's going to be a Pokemon character, and someone else, a very popular leaker, said it's not going to be Decidueye, which is really shocking, but who knows? But I feel like we all know we're going to have a Pokemon character due to the fact that Pokemon is such a huge franchise. It's one of the biggest franchise, not only biggest video game franchise, it's also one of the biggest franchises of all time, money wise. So it's gonna get a rep, and I hope it does. For me, for me the for me it's going to either be Decidueye or Sceptile, but I'm more leaning on Sceptile now since he was popular back during the Smash Ballot days, and only because the leaker's been right so far, even though I don't 100% believe this Decidueye is not going to make it in the game. He's more of a newer character, so who knows with what's going to happen with that. But I feel like we're going to get a Gen 7 rep. If we're not going to get a Gen 7 rep, then we get a rep from a generation that we haven't seen. So Gen 5 or Gen 3. With Gen 5, people used to say Zoroark, but I think he's not as popular as he was back then. A lot of the Gen 5 Pokemon, a lot of the popularity with them are usually go to the currently the most popular Pokemon from that generation are the ones who are more used viably competitively, which a lot of those Pokemon I just don't see appearing in game. Like Foroseed, he's not. I don't think that guy will ever be a fighter. And so Gen 3 is more likely, mostly also because we got Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which hasn't gotten anything related to the Smash Bros. Game yet, because that game came out after the Smash 4 came out, so it would be cool to see Mega Sceptile. Though I would also set Blaziken, but I feel like Sceptile's more likely due to the fact he's like a final evolution of a grass starter. We kind of have a fire and water. I know Charizard's back Pokemon trainer, but still. So that's Sceptile. I only say that because I don't know how likely he is. The one think is going to get in the game is Skull Kid, because he's not a Sis Trophy anymore. We haven't seen Young Link's Final Smash, but I feel like will actually be like Majora's Mask related. I hope we get Fierce Deity, but and I think we're gonna get. I don't know. I just feel like we'll Skull Kid also, since he's not a Sis Trophy, but the Moon is. That might some people think that might discredit him, but I don't know. Geno is another one because we've gotten we got another Konami rep, and Konami's had sticks up their ass for a while, especially with the whole Kojima thing that happened there. But they've allowed Nintendo to take characters that they don't give a shit about, or are trying to run them into the ground, which is Metal Gear. Yeah, guys, you should have ended it after 4, but well, let's just do what the creator doesn't consider the best for the character. But fuck Konami. They're a shit show now. But this is the best thing they ever done, was allow Nintendo to put their iconic characters in their Smash game. So yeah, I think Gino's gonna get in the game because he's actually kind of a third party. The Square owns the rights to the character, since he's not based off a Mario character, but he's in the Mario universe. And the fact that Sakurai's talked highly about how he wants him as a character, and the only reason holding him back was Square. And Square Enix has been kind of awkward back for a while about wanting characters in other games. Like, they wouldn't allow Cloud in PlayStation All Stars, but Cloud now is in Smash. Was in Smash 4, and now he's in Ultimate again. So I feel like if he's going to be in there, we're going to get a character, because Square Enix, I should say, has a lot of iconic characters that could fit easily in Smash, that even actually better than Cloud, actually. Like, I want to be Black Mage, but I don't think we're gonna get him, because you have to be a new moveset, and I feel like if we're getting another character from a third-party franchise, you're gonna be Echoes, much like Richard here. Which, though Richard does speak a lot with that bandana, he looks like Ryu, which probably promotes the Ken Echo Fighter. That makes a lot of sense, mostly due to the fact that Ken is the original clone fighter of Ryu, so that one just makes perfect sense. But also Shadow, I'm really hoping for Shadow right there, because we haven't seen him. He's not assist trophy, which is kind of weird, because there's really no reason for him not to reappear as assist trophy. But Knuckles does that, sort of like how Dark Samus is an assist trophy. So that's it. But I really thought it's going to appear in this direct, and that's one character I really, really want, because I'm still a Sonic fan at heart, even though the series franchise has been iffy for pretty much the whole entire lifespan. But Shadow, yeah, I really want him. But yeah, I was gonna say Gino. I feel like Square, there's this time they're gonna add a second rep, and you really can't have an echo of Cloud with their characters. I don't think any of them would fit the role or can hold that sword. It'll be pretty strong to wield that sword. But yeah, if we're ever going to get, I don't think we're getting another Final Fantasy character, because I don't think really any of them fit Cloud's description, or for Echo, and the only one that would most likely want to be Black Mage, I just don't see him coming in, even though that'd be pretty cool. But Gino, yeah, he might be the most well-known character, but he's had such a fan reputation. He even got an alternate costume in Smash 4, which is huge, because we haven't seen this character in forever. So yeah, those are some of the characters I think are going to get in the game. There's also talks about other characters, possibilities, but those are the ones that I feel like will have a chance. So we'll just see. But yeah, that was my this is my video talking about this shit. I'm gonna ditch.